So now that you have your content, we need to put it into PowerPoint slides. And the free program that we're going to use to put into PowerPoint slides is called OpenOffice. If you already have Microsoft PowerPoint, that's fine, use that, that's great. But if you don't already, a great program to use is OpenOffice, and it's totally free. So just go into Google and type in OpenOffice. Alright, and here's it here, openoffice.org. This software program has most of the features that Microsoft PowerPoint has. So it's a great one to use. So you just want to download it. It is quite a big file, so be patient. It might take a while. So here's OpenOffice. After you've downloaded it, it should look something like this. We just want to select New Presentation and Empty Presentation. For slide design, I'm just going to select Original and click Create. So we just want to keep it very basic, very simple and very effective. You don't need anything too fancy. So as you can see, this is pretty basic. And for the layouts, we want to start with the title slide. And here it says click to add title. So for the title, we're going to use a keyword. In Notepad earlier, you should have collected a list of good keywords to use after doing your keyword research. Right now I've only got one, but you should have a list of about 10 or 20, or just for every video you're going to make. So my title is Muscle Nutrition. And down here, because it's the first slide, you want to add your URL to your website or your squeeze page preferably. So mine is /free because I just made this URL up, but that's where I have my squeeze page at. So you can also do things like highlight it, and you can bold it, underline it, etc. So just play around to get looking like how you want it to look. So for the next slide, you just go over here, you right click and select new slide. Can select a different layout, so you probably want to select this layout, outline layout, where you can put bullet points in. So we're just going to put a title again, so muscle. And here we want to find our PLR articles. So here's a small list of PLR articles I found on muscle building. They were free. And here you go. So here's what it looks like. And you just want to select maybe like the first paragraph. Oops, this is kind of okay. And I'm going to copy and paste it. Alright, and try and split them up into bullet points, kind of like this. Alright, so that's pretty much what you do for every slide, and just use every paragraph from your PLR article and turn it into a slide. So this should probably turn out to be about one PLR article will probably be about 4 to 5 slides, I think. It doesn't have to be very long though, so so we want to keep our videos very short. It doesn't have to be 10 slides or anything like that. We just want to be short and to the point. So you want to make sure that you edit things, because sometimes when you copy and paste straight into PowerPoint, some things might get a little mucked up or not make complete sense, so you want to go through and just double check that everything makes sense and is okay. You can also make transitions between your slides. You can mess around with that. We don't really need it, but it would be nice. So, you can spend extra time doing that if you want. So now we're going to make an example of your final slide, and we're just going to make it title only, and we just want to add your URL and also a call to action. So I might make it something like this. Go to so, oops, I can't spell. Okay, and you probably just want to make it bold, make it bigger. You probably want to keep this all in the same line. Okay, so include some kind of call to action at the end, like go to www.musclebuildingnutrition.com/free for your free CD on how to blah blah blah. Okay, so you get the picture here, and the next thing we need to do is now download the free software we need to use to actually create the videos and do the voiceover. Okay, so now we're going to find the software we need to use to download to record our videos. First I'm going to show you software you can use on a PC, and then we're going to find one that works on a Mac. So you want to type in Cam Studio. camstudio.org is the URL. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. Just scroll down and download it. And for a Mac, we're just gonna type in Jing. It's Jing project. So it's actually made by the same people who make Camtasia. Camtasia is a really good another really good screen capture and recording software. It's about $299, I think, but you can get a $1 free trial. Oh, I think it's a 30-day free trial actually. So I recommend you download that if you can. Otherwise, go with one of these other free versions. This is really good too. I think the videos are limited to 5 minutes though. So just download that. And next we're going to cover how to record the video and how to use these free software programs to actually create a video, and then we're going to upload them. So the first thing you need to do is figure out what's your niche market. Pick a niche that's very profitable, a lot of people are searching for it, has a decent amount of competition, because usually that's a great indication of whether something's profitable or not. And also try to pick something that you'll enjoy doing too, because you don't want to lose motivation or anything. So just for an example, I've picked muscle building as my niche, and here is the example I showed you before of just a simple squeeze page, video squeeze page. So you'd want to set up something like this beforehand. So it's very important you collect people's email addresses so you can market to them in the future. You can drive even more traffic. So this is really the most beneficial long-term thing I think you could do. So ultimately what we want to do is try and scale it up. Upload more and more videos. The more videos you upload, the more traffic you'll drive to your squeeze page and the more leads you'll get. So after you choose your niche, you want to go to Google and type in Google AdWords keyword tool. Google You want to type in Google AdWords keyword tool external, and it's first result. So now we want to find some profitable keywords that we can use for our video titles and descriptions. So just enter the captcha. Okay, so this is Google AdWords keyword tool new interface. So just go over here and type in something broad if you're not sure about, you haven't narrowed down your niche just yet. Just type in something like, I'm doing muscle building. Click search. You can also go here and change the options like all countries, English, all keywords, keyword ideas. Okay. And here's a bunch of keyword ideas related to muscle building. If you click on any of these subheadings, it will help to sort them. So as you can see, it's got over 300,000 searches per month. So you might want to narrow it down. Something like muscle building nutrition. Seems like good keyword. Come up here and see what shows up for this. Search. Alright, so once you've done that, you want to collect a list of the best possible keywords, the ones that have a good amount of search volume, and you want to copy them and paste them into something like Notepad so we can keep them for later when we're going to make up PowerPoints. So next we need to find content. There's lots of free and easy content out there to use, so just go ahead and type something into Google. Ideally we want to search for some PLR articles, or free PLR articles. So my niche is muscle building, nutrition, free muscle building. Here we are, let's see what we can find. Often you can find a lot of this stuff free online. Sometimes they do want you to put in in exchange for your name and email address. But if you keep searching a little longer, you'll find a lot of good free stuff out there. So once you find something, you just want to download it, and if you have a kind of obscure niche or something, or you can't seem to find free PLR articles out there, you can also buy PLR articles. They don't really cost much, probably about $3 at the most. You could go to a site like theplrstore.com. There are other places out there like this, and yeah, you can just do a search on here for PLR articles, and I don't think anything costs more than $5. I wouldn't pay more than a couple of bucks for about 10 articles or more. Okay, so step 1 was to pick a niche. Step 2 was to research the niche and find good, profitable keywords with a lot of search volume. And then step 3 is to find PLR content that you can use, free PLR articles that we can turn into PowerPoint slides. Next, I'm going to show you how to turn these PLR articles into videos, and I'm also going to show you where to get the free programs and software you can use to make these videos. In this video series, I'm going to be going through a very simple and easy to use, quick method of driving traffic and generating sales through video marketing. Anyone can do this method. It's very easy, very simple. No matter what level you're at, you should be able to do this. And all the software or equipment we need, I'll show you where to get everything for free. So this won't have to cost you a lot of money. The great thing about video marketing is video sites are very popular and very profitable. A lot of the video sites get more traffic than some of the major search engines out there. I know YouTube is about 1 billion views per day, which is a lot. So there are multiple ways you can make money through video. You can choose to promote your own products, you can choose to promote affiliate products. There are a lot of different options. Okay, so right here I've just got an example of the kind of video that people use to generate traffic back to their website. If you look at the example here, we've got the title, and in your title you want to make sure that you've got all your keywords that you're targeting. You want to choose keywords that have a lot of search volume, and make sure you always put those right in your title up here, and always put some kind of watermark or include your URL in your actual video. In this video series we're going to be making PowerPoint videos, so that's very easy. We just need to write that on the title page and at the end. And down here we've got the description, and here's the URL. You want to put the URL right at the start so people can see it when they come to this page and they don't have to click to see more of the description to see your URL. You want it right at the start. So the main goal here is to send people from your video to a landing page or your website or blog, or better yet just a squeeze page where you can collect opt-ins. So you want to get people to either click on this link here or go to your URL that's on your video. So often you're sent to a blog or a squeeze page or somewhere where people are selling something. So we're sent to a golfing site. Here's an area you can opt in. Usually you'll be sent to something like this is the squeeze page about muscle building. So this is a great way to collect a mailing list. So in the future, instead of sending people straight to your offer or straight to your blog or website, send them first to a squeeze page so you can collect their name and email address so you can market to them in the future and follow up and sell things to them. So that's what I recommend you doing. So here's just a simple squeeze page. You can set up something like this. Video works really well, and they're giving away a free ebook, and just opt in down there. So that's what I suggest you send people to from your videos. Okay, so the main elements here to look out for is your title. So you always want to have your keywords in it, like I said before, and also if you have good keywords in your title, it will help you show up more within YouTube as well as the search engines. So because YouTube has such and other video sites have such high PR, they often show up in the Google search results on page 1. Alright, so if I go over here and type in, for example, something like muscle building nutrition, so that's my niche. And as you can see, videos show up about number 4 or 5 on here. 4. Let's click on this one. And here's an example of the kind of video that we're going to make. A PowerPoint presentation with maybe a voiceover. See if...
Hello, this is Lee Hayward from Total Fitness Bodybuilding. And today I'm going to be covering a complete overview of good muscle building.
Yeah, so this is a very simple kind of video, just bullet points and a voiceover. And if we click down here, we'll see what his website looks like. It's probably selling something. Yeah, so we're sent to his blog where there's plenty of information, but I would suggest sending to a squeeze page, like I said before, or an affiliate offer if you're an affiliate marketer. So what we're going to use here is we're just going to take a PLR article and put it into a PowerPoint basically. So each of these bullet points that we're going to include in our video will be from the PLR article, and then we're just going to simply talk over and read through our PowerPoint slides and upload a video, and that's pretty much it. And if you look at this video, it's had over 40,000 views already, so that's quite a lot. And if you can imagine doing this like 4 to 5 videos per week, you can imagine how much traffic you'll get from them. So in the next videos we're going to cover smart, simple and quick ways to come up with profitable keywords for your videos, your niche and topic, and how to put everything together into a video that takes literally 5 minutes or so. We're going to cover step by step from start to finish the entire process of video marketing. Okay, so in this last video here we're just pretty much going to sum everything up and talk about where and how you can distribute your videos to get the most exposure. So just to go through the process again, the first thing you want to do is make sure you choose a profitable niche, and then go to Google AdWords and do some keyword tool and do some keyword research. Find words with a lot of search volume and use those for the titles of your videos. And then you want to go and search for free PLR articles or find other free content out there to turn into your PowerPoints for your videos. And then you want to make your PowerPoint presentations using either Microsoft PowerPoint or OpenOffice like we went through in the video beforehand. Then you want to upload your videos, and lastly you want to try and distribute your videos and maybe social bookmark them. So with this method, one video is good, you'll probably get some traffic from it, but ultimately what you want to do is have hundreds of videos out there. You want to make quick, simple, fast videos, videos that only take you about 10 to 15 minutes to create. Make about 5 of those a week and just keep churning them out. And if you use video distribution software or programs, that's another great way to speed up the process and get literally hundreds of videos out there. So the key really is to take consistent action, and that will really help you to be successful. You want to make plans and goals and set yourself a plan, say 5 videos a week you want to make and distribute. It should only take you about 15 minutes, like I said, to really create the videos. So a great way to get further exposure and traffic is by social bookmarking your videos. So a great place to do this is Social Marker. This is an automatic bookmarking service, so socialmarker.com. And if you scroll down here, you can see that all the different social bookmarking sites you can submit your videos and content to. You can select which type of sites you want. I'm just going to select best, so pick the best. And up here you just want to put in your title, so muscle building nutrition, and your link, etc. So put your link in there, and then you can just pretty much use a similar description or the same description that you used when you uploaded your videos to YouTube or whatever. And your tags will just be your keywords. And so just click submit, and a window will open up where you can automatically submit your content. Social bookmarking is a really great way to help get backlinks to your video, which will in turn help your video show up higher on the search engines for your particular keywords. So this is a really useful tool. So the other thing we're going to cover is where to distribute your videos and how. There are dozens of video sites out there that you can upload your videos to that can help drive you traffic. So if we just go back to Google and do a search for video sharing sites. Here we could probably find a list of social of video sharing sites that you can submit your videos to. Here are quite a few. So as you can see, there are quite a lot. So there's plenty of ways to get more exposure to your videos. One great way to cut down the time for uploading your videos to all these places is to use a service such as TubeMogul or Traffic Geyser. So since this video series is focusing on free video marketing methods, we're just going to go and check out TubeMogul, because this is free. Traffic Geyser is quite expensive. It's probably about, I think it's about $100, but it really is well worth it. I think Traffic Geyser's social bookmarks your videos for you automatically as well, and it can also turn your videos into podcasts, which is really handy, and then submits it to podcast directories. So that can really help with your SEO. You can get thousands of your videos out there with just a few clicks. So it is a really useful tool, but we're just going to use TubeMogul for now since it's free. TubeMogul is really good too. So this is TubeMogul. It's completely free. There's free sign up. I think it submits your videos to about 5 different video sharing sites if you're on the free version. I think it varies whether you pay for upgrades, etc. But it's pretty simple to use. Just upload your videos and after you create your account. So it's a really useful way to cut down on time, because submitting your video to each video site individually can take a really long time. So just to sum it up, a good plan will probably be to try and distribute your videos at least 5 different video sites using TubeMogul, and try to social bookmark every one of those videos using Social Marker or another automated social bookmarking program. And you want to create about 5 videos per website you want to advertise. So say you have like three websites and you want to drive traffic to all 3 of those. You want to make about 5 videos per week that promote those 3 websites. So just remember, in the end, consistency is key. Doing it every single week, and you can even look into outsourcing it. Okay, so now you've probably finished your PowerPoint presentation, and we're going to learn how to create a video using the free software we downloaded in the last video called Cam Studio. So here's the software we downloaded called Cam Studio. You can do things like if you go to view, you can compact it and move it out of the way while you're recording, etc. The first thing we need to do though is go up here to slideshow and just check the slideshow settings. Make sure that under type here, the one that's selected is window and not default. Okay, I'll click OK. Alright, and now we need to start our slideshow. And to select the area that we want to record, we just go to region and click on fixed region and click on select. And here we can just select the kind of area we want. And we also want to click fixed top left corner. Alright, and now we just select OK. And if we select record, it should start recording. Okay, and now what you want to do is just read through the PowerPoints. Just go through the bullet points and read them out. For example, muscle building nutrition. The more work you put into something, the better the results you will achieve. This has always been a widely accepted truth that applies to many areas of life. The harder you study, the better the grades you'll achieve. The more time you spend fine-tuning your athletic skills, the better athlete you will become. Alright, and then the last slide will read something like, now go to www.musclebuildingnutrition.com/free for your free video teaching you how to build muscles in 3 days or something like that. Alright, now that you've finished, just come up here and click stop. And now it's stopped recording and there's a window that pops up asking you to save it, so just save it as muscle building nutrition. It's a good idea to save it as your keyword and just click save, and here's your video, and you can play it in this window here and see what it's like. And that's really all it takes to create your own video. And next video we're going to be covering how to upload your video to video sharing sites, and we're going to use YouTube as an example. Okay, so here we are at youtube.com and we're going to upload a video that we just made. So just go up to here and click on upload. So you can sign in using your YouTube account or your Gmail account, and we're just going to click on upload video and just select the video. Oh, here it is. Okay, and you can see the progress bar here. I'll show you when your video is uploaded, and we're just going to call it using our keywords, so muscle building nutrition, and just write a simple description. But the first thing you want to put in is your URL to your website. Oops. Muscle. So you want to put the URL to your website where you want them to go. So if you want them to land on your squeeze page, you want to make sure you have the correct URL and not just your main URL. And always try to put HTTP at the front. You want your full URL so it's actually clickable when it appears below your video. And just be like TBD. Something like that. And for your tags, you want to put your keywords. Muscle. Oops, can't spell. and you want to select your category as sports, sure. Make sure it's selected on public and see how the video is going. 18 minutes, so I'll just select save changes once it's done. And all other video sites are probably going to be really similar to this. So that's about it. So next video we're going to be talking about how to distribute your videos and where, and how to gain more exposure.